Yo, what's good, everyone? What's going on? This is Jonathan Mathis, the sports judge. Man, it's really that bad in Green Bay. Is it really that bad? Like, it's gotten to the point where this team just has simply forgotten how to win football games. And if you're a Packers fan living in Green Bay or wherever you may reside in this country, you're not used to seeing this team fall as drastically bad as this Packers team has this season. It's not good if you're a spoiled fan used to winning. It's terrible. And Aaron Rodgers, man, he is having a hard time with this. You can tell that he is struggling with the fact that his team can't win football games. He's pointing fingers at everybody else. He's not really holding himself accountable. It's not only his wide receivers, man. This guy's a veteran. As a veteran, those young guys, they look up to you. You have to model. You have to be that role model for those guys. Now, I know he truly believes that it's not his job to mentor these young guys. But, that's what Green Bay needs at this point. They need a quarterback that's trustworthy, that can be a mentor to these young receivers. This guy, Aaron Rodgers, out there rolling his eyes, showing his frustration on the field. You know, um, um, it's obvious that he really wants to strangle the hell out of those young receivers of his because he doesn't have that reliable, dependable go-to receiver anymore. Devontae Adams is not there anymore. Devontae Adams moved on with his life. He's in Las Vegas now, so it's a totally different offense for Aaron Rodgers. It's one that he didn't have last season. Okay, so things are different. It's so bad in Green Bay that I'm sure by now Aaron Rodgers wants to sign his retirement documents and say to hell with this. You know what? I could be spending time on vacation somewhere with my chick or whoever he's dating now. I don't know. I can't keep up anymore because this man has dumped so many women and gotten with somebody else. He can't sit still. His love relationship is always a mystery. We don't know who he's gonna date in the next 5 months. That's Aaron Rodgers, okay? Aaron Rodgers can't make up his freaking mind who he wants to be with. But that's his personal business, right? I'm talking about his production on the football field and what hasn't happened this season for the Green Bay Packers. But I can tell you this, that Aaron Rodgers looks like he needs a vacation. Aaron Rodgers looks like he needs a break from football. It looks to me like he needs a 2-week vacation, and by the end of the 2 weeks, he'll say, you know what? I quit altogether. I'm gonna be content with one Super Bowl ring. At least I won a Super Bowl ring. One ring is better than zero. So I can see Aaron Rodgers after this season walking away from this team. You know, it's not worth the stress. It's not worth the headache. But Aaron Rodgers can be snobby at times. He can be arrogant. He can be cocky. Yes, he has an ego trip. Yes, sometimes he tends to make this all about him. Yes, it becomes a soap opera when he behaves like a diva and cops this attitude as if he has this sense of entitlement that it's only about him and nobody else. This is a guy who barely has a relationship with his family, and I'm not trying to sound insensitive. I'm not trying to talk down on his family because that's something I don't do. But I'm just saying I'm keeping it real. That's facts. So it wouldn't surprise me if he doesn't have a relationship. If he doesn't have a relationship with his family, what makes you think he's going to have a relationship with these young receivers, this young core that has surrounded him? So if things go wrong, he has to point the finger at somebody because he's not going to point the finger at himself. Yes, he's a great quarterback. I don't like some of his qualities, no, but he is a talented quarterback. I once said that he was the most talented player in the NFL. I did say that about Aaron Rodgers. But talent and personality are two different things. Your attitude and the way you conduct yourself, has a lot to do with your performance on the football field. But it might be the end of Aaron Rodgers' run. You can't reign supreme forever. Eventually, all great things come to an end. Your time runs out at some point. And Aaron Rodgers could be running out of time. And Aaron Rodgers looks tired. And Aaron Rodgers looks a bit, out of sync, out of character. He's frustrated more than anything. You can see the exasperation look on his face. This is a guy that could literally quit on his team and walk out. This is a guy who maybe should have retired a year ago. But they got some real issues. And it starts with the offense. There's a ton of issues with this Green Bay Packers team. It starts with the offense and those young wide receivers who he does not believe in. He obviously has no trust in those guys. He obviously has no trust in those guys at all. He can't trust any of them. And he's not playing with a lot of confidence. It looks to me that his confidence has shrunk. Did you see his reaction after the game? How he laid out on the field? Do you see the gray hairs popping out? Because he is so freaking stressed out every Sunday playing a damn football game, a kid's game that has drained a lot out of him emotionally, physically, and mentally. It's all bad in Green Bay. And they have a big fan base. People love to go to Lambeau Field. Lambeau Field is one of the places that's always sold out. But we might have seen the end of an era for Aaron Rodgers. And it might be that time to say, you know what? Hey, I'm done with this. I got to give up now. This is my last chance. This is my final rodeo. I can't do this anymore. I have had enough. Or he can be that fierce competitor and say, I'm not going to go out like this. I'm going to try it with another team. Maybe the Packers will come to their senses and ship him off in a trade. Do I see that happening? Maybe not. Maybe there's a zero chance that happen. Maybe it does happen. I don't know. I can't read the minds of the Packers. The Packers is the only NFL team that's publicly owned. It's owned by the public. So it'd be up to them to see what decisions they want to make moving forward. If they want to stay with Aaron Rodgers or not. What's up, Dustin? Rodgers is a joke, and the Packers are screwed if they keep him. Yeah. It's time to move on from Aaron Rodgers. Why do you think they drafted a quarterback a few years back? They know that he is not going to be there for a long time. His career is slowly coming to an end. But the Packers, they didn't do anything well. Let's talk about how awful they played against the Commanders, a team that's not very good, a team that is in last place in the NFC East. Let's talk about these Packers. Before I get out of here, I want to throw some stats out here. The Packers lost their third straight game. This time to the Commanders with a final score of 23-21. They lost by 2, but a loss is still a loss. Lose by 1, lose by 2, you still lost the game. Aaron Rodgers finished 23 of 35 for 194 yards and 2 touchdowns. But after the game, the embattled Packers quarterback said that way too many detailed mistakes would lead to them losing this game or turning over the football, whatever else he said after that. I didn't see the whole entire statement, but I do know this, that the Packers only have 16 first downs. They were 0 for 6 on third downs. They couldn't convert on third down. They only had 38 yards rushing. That's a problem right there. They don't establish the run game to open things up for the offense. You know, they expect Aaron Rodgers to pass on damn near every possession. That's the problem too. 9 penalties. Never had the football time of possession. You know, and through 3 quarters, get this, through 3 quarters, Adam Lazard was the only receiver with a catch. That's pathetic. That's pitiful. They need a quarterback that can mentor these young guys. I'm not sure if Aaron Rodgers is up for the task to do that. He's not going to do that. He already made it real clear that that's not his responsibility, that he's not paid to be a mentor, that he's not paid to, serve as a mentor to these young guys and kind of show them the ropes and help them with their learning curves and all that stuff. He doesn't have the desire to do that. Because for one, Aaron Rodgers is cocky. He has that cocky personality about himself. And players have called him out, and media members have called him out for this in the past. This man doesn't even talk to his own family. What makes you think he's going to develop that relationship with those guys on the team? I don't even think he got along with Matt LaFleur when he first came in as the head coach. They had to work out their differences. They made it work somehow. But Aaron Rodgers looks like he's not easy to work with. He's not an easy person to work with. He doesn't get along with everybody. And I'm not so sure if he's the guy that can rekindle this offense. I think it's done for Aaron Rodgers. I think it's a wrap. I think we're seeing his career slowly come to an end. And I think after this season, I'll be very, very surprised if Aaron Rodgers does not retire after this season. I'm going to check out of here now. Before I do, I'm going to read Dustin's comment real quick. Matt LaFleur has been exposed this season that he isn't as good of a head coach as his records show. Yeah, that's a fair statement. I agree with you there. Nathaniel Hackett and Luke Getsy leaving. It is living proof that LaFleur was only as good. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. So Green Bay could be cleaning house in the near future. I think, and a few Green Bay fans got mad at me because I pointed this out earlier. I think this Green Bay Packers team is going in a rebuild. Okay, I'm out of here, guys. I got to get out of here because I got to get ready for my show. But I'll talk to you guys later. I'll catch up with you guys later. If you guys want to check out the show, it will live stream from this channel at 8 p.m. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Like this video, give it a shout out, and tell me what you guys think about this video. I'll holler at you guys very soon. And by the way, for those who are not tuning in, the Bears are winning 26-14, 12-17 left in the fourth quarter. It's a great game. It's been a good game. I've been locked in. I've been watching it. I've been paying close attention. Also been on my computer as well. But again, guys, I'm checking out now. Thanks for tuning in, Dustin. I really appreciate you for chiming in, leaving the comments. Take care, brother. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm out of here. Peace.